What is a cozy game, guys? Like, what do you think of as a cozy game? Miss Bubbles, one of my favorite cozy game creators on YouTube, posed the question this week on Twitter that, what makes a cozy game? What are the standards that you set for a cozy game? And I've been on this journey, if you've been following the channel, for the last couple of months, releasing videos defining video game genres. So this is a pretty interesting topic to me. What is a cozy game? And what makes a cozy YouTuber? Is there a specific identity to the term cozy? Miss Bubbles brings up the point that certain people will argue in her comments that something like Elden Ring, for example, one of the most difficult games in existence, it's a dark, sort of gothic game, a little bit of horror. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of anxiety involved in, exploring this big world and finding monsters and things that could kill you in a heartbeat. I don't think of Elden Ring as a cozy game. However, some people tend to define cozy games simply by how those games make them feel. And it's how it makes them feel, not everybody else. So, if you play a game and that game is your relaxation and your comfort place, and that game makes you feel secure and maybe reduces your anxiety when you play it, you may tend to think of that game as your cozy game. And I think that's okay if that's what you want to do. But we're trying to define a new genre that has basically cropped up in the lifespan of the Switch. In the last 5 or 6 years, cozy games have become a real force to be reckoned with. Indie developers are creating cozy games left, right, and center, and using the term cozy in their marketing, because there's a huge market, not just women. I play cozy games. I love cozy games. Animal Crossing is the ultimate cozy game. It's one of the only, I guess you could say, AAA cozy games out there. And it's the ultimate cozy game because why? There's no combat. There's no dying. There's no lives at all. It's a life simulation game where you just work out your day. You go around and shake trees and pick up apples off the ground, and you work to build up your island and make it more attractive and design it the way you want it to be. The DLC allows you to go to work and design houses for other people. You can go visit other islands and maybe find things that you couldn't find on your island. It's a cozy game because of those things, because there is no combat. There is nothing unpleasant about Animal Crossing. It might not be your style of game, but you can't help but admit that it is a pleasant game. And other games like that, for example, you look at something like the farming genre, Story of Seasons games, Harvest Moon games, Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley really kind of kicked off that whole cozy thing several years ago, and every indie developer wants their game to be the next Stardew Valley at this point. And I'm having a really hard time, hard and fast, defining cozy, because I want to say that there should be no combat and no winning and losing should be one of the main focuses of the cozy genre. But you have games like Rune Factory, for example, which is a farming sim with cute stories and cute characters that also has a combat and RPG mechanic to it. And I would still classify that as cozy. Something like the indie game Kataria Fables, which, your characters are cute little animals, and you're running around in a cute, vibrant world, and you're doing crafting and things like that. But there's also quite a bit of combat. You have to actually do combat in order to get the materials you need to craft. So is Kataria Fables a cozy game? I would say yes, it is a cozy game, but it's straddling the line somehow between cozy and something else. When you look at something like Two Point Hospital or the more recent Two Point Campus, these are games that are, cozy as heck. Sure, I guess you can lose theoretically, but you're not going to die. You just build your hospital and you build it and build it and build it and try and make it more and more successful and add more elements to it to get more people into the hospital. It's a simulation game, but it's funny, it's cute. I don't know, I'm kind of rambling here, but I'm trying to come to a point where I can definitively define a cozy game, and it's really hard to do. What do you guys think out there? What is a cozy game? What does cozy mean? What does it mean to you? And try to think objectively in the comments, what should cozy mean externally, not just to you, because it's totally reasonable for you to have a difficult or a gory game like Resident Evil or something be your comfort game. But is that really a cozy game just because it's your comfort game? Let me know down in the comments, guys. This is all I have to say on this. I could talk about dozens of different cozy games that I've played up to this point in my life. I go on in this video for hours and hours, but I don't know what to say to define this for you so that you understand what we as cozy gamers are trying to describe to the market. We want to be able to describe cozy games for you so that you know what you're getting into if you buy a game. That's the whole purpose of having a genre system, is so that people can understand roughly what they're going to experience when they play a game. Anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments what you think about the cozy genre in general and how you would define it. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay classy.